Hi everyone, my name is Trisha Thiagarajan and I'm an incoming junior at Mission San Jose High School in Fremont, California. I have a deep passion for cybersecurity, which is why I started this project and I want to help share it forward. Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys the basics about cybersecurity and how important it is in today's society. So let's get started. Now, this video is part of a larger cybersecurity series, which is meant for middle and high schoolers who want to learn more about cybersecurity and also explore potential careers in this field. So this is going to be part 1, which is an introduction to cybersecurity. And as you can see here, part 2 is going to be about data breaches. In parts 3, 4, and 5, we will also be going over cryptography, cyber threats, and careers and the future of cybersecurity. Now let's get started. Now, what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting digital systems, such as computers and networks, from digital threats. For example, when you enter your personal information in different websites, such as your name, your email address, password, date of birth, you are putting your trust in that website that your information is being handled securely. But how will you actually know for sure? These websites could be handled by important people such as the government, or also just ordinary people like yourself. Cybersecurity professionals have many ways to keep this type of information safe. Now, why is it important? As you may know, our world is becoming more and more reliant on computers. This may seem like an okay thing, but it also means that we are storing way more data online than before, and we need to be cautious with who is handling that data. This is why cybersecurity is a very growing field, and there's an increasing demand for professionals in the field. How is our information transferred? Once we enter our information onto a website, it is broken down into bits of data, known as packets, and travels through computer systems and networks. These networks lead to other computing devices, allowing for easy communication. However, this also means that there are many points where the adversary, or a hacker or bad intended person, could access your information. Now you might be thinking, how does this affect me? If information does get altered with, it can affect everyone. This means that people can lose money, websites could stop working, cities could lose power, and homes could lose their water supply, and so much more. However, there are also some ethical concerns when it comes to protecting data. Sometimes, websites use our data for other purposes, which some people might not approve of. These other purposes could include selling our data to other third-party websites. Some other websites might be interested in your browsing habits, location, etc., so this data could be of good help to them. For example, if you were to start searching for skincare products on one website, but then for some reason you start seeing ads for skincare everywhere, that could possibly mean that your data was sold to others without your consent. Another example is your data being used to train AI models. Even though AI is a very new and ongoing technology and helping it out may seem like a good thing, many people might not want to because it can contain user private information such as names, social security numbers, addresses, credit card numbers, etc. There are many more ethical concerns, but those are just a couple. So, how can we prevent all of this? It starts with us. Firstly, be wary of what information you are giving out and to what websites and apps. You can ask yourself questions like, are these websites trusted? Can I verify that for sure? Secondly, make stronger passwords. Using simple passwords such as just a name, or your birthday, or even your favorite food just isn't strong enough in today's society. A strong password means using a mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. You can also use password managers, such as the one provided by Google, to easily store your passwords so you don't have to remember them. Because frankly, you shouldn't be remembering your passwords. They should be that complex that you can't remember them. Third, use two-factor authentication. This is a process that requires users to provide two distinct forms of identification to access an account or a system. Now, this is important because it provides an extra layer of security and therefore makes your information more safe. Here are some examples of weak versus strong passwords. Some weak passwords include 12345, let me in, password, or just your name in general. However, we can make these much stronger. For example, you can take a simple phrase such as I love pasta, but replace some of the letters for numbers, as I did over here with the O. You can also make some uppercase and add some numbers at the end, like I did here as well. I added 49 and I also made the S and the T uppercase. However, this can also be considered a weak password. To make it even stronger, I recommend combining a random combination of letters and numbers and symbols. Remember, don't make the goal of the password easy to remember, make the goal hard to guess. If you click this link down below, it'll take you to the Google Password Manager, which you can use to manage your own passwords. Now let's recap. In this lesson, we learned 1. What is cybersecurity and why is it important? Cybersecurity is a practice of protecting digital systems, such as computers and networks, from digital threats. And it's important because a lot more data is being stored online, and we need to ensure that that data is protected and kept safe. 2. How can our information get stolen, and how does it even affect us? Even though digital systems may seem like they're becoming more complex nowadays, it doesn't require much talent to figure out someone's password. Just getting personal information from them, such as their name, their birthday, or their pet's name, that could be all the information needed to figure out their password and steal their information. This stolen information can cause bigger problems, such as power outages, therefore affecting whole cities. And lastly, number 3, what are the ethical concerns in cybersecurity? There are many, but to cut them short, websites that sell your personal information or use your information for ideas not listed are some examples. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you in the next video, which will be about data breaches. You can also go ahead and complete the quick 10-minute mini quiz, which is in the description, to test your understanding. Thank you.